So Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is literally just around the corner. I think the game comes out at some point this week, actually. At least by the time of the recording of this video, it is October 24th on Thursday. So I think the game actually comes out tomorrow or Saturday, at least by the time of the recording of this video. But like I said already, the game is literally just around the corner. And I'm going to say this right now before I forget. I am still not really excited for this game. And I'm going to be honest, the charm for Call of Duty, it's just essentially gone. Like, that charm that Call of Duty used to have, it's just gone. It's just not the same anymore, unfortunately. And I think for a lot of classic OG Call of Duty fans, we can all agree, like, yeah, this is not the same, and Call of Duty's gone down a much different direction than we wanted. So, for this video, I kind of just want to talk about what has happened to the charm of Call of Duty and why it has just basically vanished all of a sudden. Now, before I do get started with the discussion of today's video, I do want to say this. If you do enjoy Call of Duty and you are genuinely excited for this game, then that's great. I'm truly happy for you. I want you to do me a favor and I want you to have a good time with this game. And I seriously mean that. If you do enjoy Call of Duty, wow, I started on my words, Jesus Christ. If you do enjoy Call of Duty and you are excited for Black Ops 6, like I've already said, I'm glad for you and I want you to have a good time with this game, but I'm personally still gonna stick with my guns, no pun intended. I'm gonna stick with my guns and I'm going to avoid Black Ops 6 because I just don't care about this franchise like I used to back in the day. Like, I just don't find Call of Duty that fun anymore. When Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare originally came out back on like the Xbox 360 and like the PS3, that was like the start of like the golden age for Call of Duty back in the day. And then up until Black Ops 2, like that was considerably like still the golden age for Call of Duty and everybody loved Call of Duty. It was at the peak, if not, it was at its prime because there was a lot of things that people enjoyed. People loved the campaign, people loved the characters, people loved the multiplayer from the older Call of Duties. People really loved the zombies back then, especially. I was a massive zombie fan back in the day. And now here we are, fast forward into this dark era of Call of Duty. When Modern Warfare 2019 first came out, that was the massive turning point, I think, for the franchise because at that point, at least in my opinion, I don't want to say that it was the beginning of the end. I don't want to say that, but at that point, that was when Call of Duty started becoming a hit or miss with people. And then fast forward up until the newest Call of Duty as of now, Modern Warfare 3's reboot, the whole franchise essentially is just becoming a complete clown fest. Like, it's just a complete and total joke at this point. You all know how Soap died from the original Modern Warfare 3? You all remember how gutted people felt back then? You all remember back in Modern Warfare 2, the original Modern Warfare 2, how Ghost got betrayed by Shepard and essentially just, I don't want to say executed, but shot in the face? You'll remember moments like that from the older Call of Duty games where those character deaths meant something for people. Like, a lot of people were genuinely heartbroken for these characters back then, and now fast forward into the newer Call of Duties, they're essentially back to life as if like nothing ever happened to them. It seems like Call of Duty has used some kind of resurrection dirty trick from Mutant Football League, and they decided to bring these characters back to life out of nowhere for like no reason. And yet all of a sudden it just doesn't make sense. Like, oh hey, I saw you get executed, how are you still alive? And yet the characters will make some kind of BS excuse like, oh, I wasn't in that day, that was my stunt double, I was never in the battlefield. Or, oh hey, even though I got shot in the face with a Barrett 50 cal right through the cranium, I didn't die. No, that was a fake bullet. I didn't truly die. Like, are you freaking kidding me? So character deaths in the campaign literally don't mean jack squat anymore, as Activision will literally just bring them back to life as if nothing bad ever happened. And to make matters worse, on top of that, we have the horrendous multiplayer, which is still infected and riddled with a bunch of cheaters, and the skill based matchmaking is still out of control. You'll be having like a 1.50 KD ratio, and you'll play very well for like one game, and then literally the next game, if not the next several months, you'll be going up against nothing but sweaty ass tryhards that are playing like if they're going to be the next professionals in the Call of Duty League, and then everyone will be sweating their nuts off. So you can't even play the game casually anymore. I still remember back in the day when I got home from high school with my friends, we all got together on the Xbox 360 and we all played together on online multiplayer for Black Ops 2, and we were able to turn our brains off and genuinely play the game like it was meant to be, and we were all able to actually have a good time and actually play the game. But now here we are, fast forward into 2024 in the dark ages of modern gaming, where Call of Duty has now basically gone down the competitive route where you have to play by the skill based matchmaking rules that nobody likes at all, and you have to play your absolute hardest, and if you don't, then you're just going to get absolutely stomped and you're going to have a rough time. So the multiplayer is not fun anymore. So what's next that used to be fun? Zombies. Zombies was a critical component in the Black Ops series, right? Well, up until basically Call of Duty Vanguard, that's basically when the Zombies franchise was completely destroyed because they decided to make zombies all objective based, and nobody liked Vanguard. I think we can all agree. The less said about that game, the better. I made a review even talking about the abomination of Call of Duty Vanguard zombies. And from that point, that was my last Call of Duty that I ever played, and I stuck by my no Call of Duty policy for the newer Call of Duty games going forward. I still have not bought Modern Warfare 2's reboot. I still did not buy Modern Warfare 3's reboot, and I will not be buying Black Ops 6. So this is going to be my third year in a row that I skip out on Call of Duty because I know that it's just not going to be fun anymore. Like I've already said, the Zombies franchise has essentially been destroyed, and then shortly after Vanguard Zombies, we have Modern Warfare 3's reboot, which, holy crap, when I thought things could not get any worse, they decided to double down on the elements of Vanguard, meaning make everything objective based, and they decided to make it more of an extraction shooter mixed with objectives and a open world kind of style for zombies, which, oh my god. And to make matters worse, you got put on a goddamn timer, which I think it was like, what, a 30-minute timer at most, which basically limits your goddamn fun. So basically, Activision is telling you in a nutshell, yeah, you only have like 30 minutes to play zombies in Modern Warfare 3's reboot. So have fun with that, stupid. Like, Jesus Christ, talk about a slap in the face for the zombies community. I know there have been reports about people saying, like, oh, hey, round based zombies is coming back in Black Ops 6. Don't you worry. This is going to be great for Call of Duty. Well, I don't want to burst that fun bubble, but last time I checked, just because round based zombies is coming back, that doesn't mean the zombies maps could be a pile of dog shit too. You remember Black Ops Cold War, or no, I'm sorry, not Black Ops Cold War. It was Black Ops 4 Zombies. I'm sorry. You all remember Black Ops 4 Zombies and how that launched? I mean, we had essentially three maps at launch. We had Voyage of Despair, which was a literal shipwreck that pun was intended, by the way. We had 9, which was in a gladiator arena, which was probably the best map that in all of Black Ops 4. And then we had Blood of the Dead, which was Alcatraz Zombies remastered, which they butchered, by the way. And now in Black Ops 6, we're essentially getting 2 maps at launch. Which, I'm going to point this out just for the shits and giggles. Back in Black Ops 4, we had 3 zombies maps at launch for $60. Keep that in mind. And now with Black Ops 6 launching, we're only getting not 1, but 2 maps for $70. Let that sink in for a second. Black Ops 4 at launch had more zombies content than we're going to be getting for Black Ops 6. So keep this in mind, we're only getting 2 zombie maps at launch for Black Ops 6, and Activision is demanding $70. So you're essentially paying more money for less zombies content. Let that sink in. You are paying more for less in the zombies department. And speaking of which, I'm just going to throw this out there for the laughs. Why in the world would I play the newer Call of Duty zombies when I can just go to Black Ops 3 and just get a couple modded zombie maps and play those? Because the modding community for Black Ops 3 on PC is still one of the best zombies experiences to this day, especially because it's basically infinitely replayable with all of the modded maps for Black Ops 3 zombies, because maps from like the older Call of Duties, people can just mod those into zombies and just play it through there. So yeah, the zombies in the newer Call of Duty games is just not fun anymore, and it's just a complete nightmare. So the zombies has been completely changed and nobody likes it. I mean, what else is there to be said about the newer Call of Duty games? I mean, basically, none of the multiplayer maps are going to be fun. The campaign characters are just going to be essentially brought back to life, and their deaths are going to be meaningless. And Activision will try to either bring back a classic multiplayer map that people have seen so many times, or they'll bring back a character that has been killed off in the campaign and they'll bring it into like their newer battle pass, and the character deaths will mean nothing. So even though this next Call of Duty is being developed by Treyarch, which is very well known for making good Call of Duty games, like, I'm still not really excited. I mean, this is my current mindset right now with Call of Duty. Oh, hey, I wonder if they're going to bring back any of the classic maps, like Nuketown. Oh, wait, yeah, they're going to bring back Nuketown. Alright, for like the 100th time. Okay. I wonder if we're gonna get any new characters or if we're gonna get any new cool looking bundles. Oh wait, that one bundle that makes your character look like they're from like an anime series, part of like the waifu set. Oh yeah, she's smoking a cigarette, by the way, because she's smoking weed every day. Oh yeah, we're getting anime in like a Black Ops game. Okay, though that's cool. Oh, hey, this anime bundle that I was talking about. Oh, it's like $20 in the item shop. Oh, yeah, that's overpriced. All right, well, I can't wait to spend my money on a useless skin that I can't even see, even though the game is in first person completely. Well, that's stupid. Alright, I guess I'll cough up my money this way. I wonder if we're gonna see anything new coming to Call of Duty. Oh wait, that one character that Activision decided to kill off. Yeah, they're coming back. Even though we saw them brutally executed right in front of us and they were shot with a goddamn revolver and they took a bullet to the brain. Yeah, no, they're coming back. Okay, well, that's cool. The direction that Call of Duty has decided to go down is just so embarrassing and it's just so stupid to the point where now the charm is gone. It's just not the same anymore. because Activision wants to try to either cash in on the fans with all these skin bundles and battle passes, or they'll try to bring back a classic map that we've seen so many times, and people might just get sick of it, and people will just not be happy with it. Like, when can we get a new classic map? You know, Nuketown that everyone likes. Yeah, Activision is gonna bring that back, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, but wait, but Nightwing, we're gonna be bringing back Nuketown in Black Ops 6. Don't you like Nuketown? You like Nuketown, don't you? We're bringing that back." Yeah, I really love Nuketown. It's a really cool map. But when are we gonna get like a new classic map that they're gonna make? When are we gonna get a new classic map that people will enjoy? The last one I can probably think of is probably Combine in Black Ops 3. Even though that game had a lot of advanced movement, but still, people really enjoyed Combine. That was a good Black Ops 3 map. I would even argue to say that maps like Drone from Black Ops 2 was really fun. You know, that really big base inside the jungle. That map on Black Ops 2 was so much fun to play, especially in game modes like Search and Destroy, where you get to chat with your teammate to try to sneak through the jungle or sneak through the base. Like, stuff like that is so much fun. And this brings me up to my next point, actually, the game chat. I don't know what it is with Activision, but it seems like they're going to continue this battle against toxicity. So this way, they're going to make it so like less people talk in video games. Now, I do want to clarify here. I'm not trying to say toxicity is good in video games. No, of course not. But the way that Activision has been going about it, like, it just doesn't really seem to go well because they have this AI feature where they're detecting no words in like video games where, oh hey, if someone says a bad word, you're gonna get comm banned. Cause God forbid if someone says, oh hey teammate, you're a fucking idiot, pick up your gun, stupid, and point that gun at that enemy ahead of you. Stop sitting around with your thumb up your ass, idiot. Or, God forbid, if someone says, hey, teammate, stop being a camper and go play the fucking objective and capture that flag in domination. Come on, dum dum. Because if the AI chat detects you saying a no word, then they're going to basically, like I've already said, they're going to comm ban you because Activision is afraid that someone is gonna say a swear word in Call of Duty. And I don't know what it is, but it seems like everyone has forgotten that there is a feature called the mute button, which I've mentioned before talking about Call of Duty. Like, there's an ancient relic called the mute button, where if you don't like what the person is saying, you can just mute them, and they will be muted on your end so you don't have to listen to them. And there you go. Crisis averted. If you don't like what the person is saying, you can just mute them. It's that simple. But yet, Activision is going to take it a step further and they're going to put in some AI voice chat moderator or whatever you want to call it. And if they detect someone saying a bad word, they're going to get comm banned so you can't communicate with your teammates, which I think is really freaking stupid and it makes no sense to me. But on one side, now that I think about it, it kind of does because I get it. You're trying to get rid of toxic behavior in video games. I get that. But there's on the other side of that coin, you have a mute feature which if people wanted to, they can use that mute button and mute the people they don't like. It's like a two sides of the same coin situation. One side of the coin, you have Activision trying to be dum-dums and they're using AI features to get rid of bad people in the toxic department, which makes no sense. But yet, we have on the other side of that coin, you can just save yourself the trouble and just mute them and just move on with your merry day. And it only takes like 5 seconds. It's that simple. Jesus Christ. Stuff like this for Call of Duty, it just makes me more and more glad that I've just given up on this franchise, and I'm just so glad that I've stopped playing Call of Duty outright. But just because I stopped playing Call of Duty, that doesn't mean I can still be worried for other people. Because I know there are people out there that do still excuse me, I had a burp coming. I do apologize. But I know people do genuinely enjoy Call of Duty, and that makes me glad and happy. If you enjoy Call of Duty, that's great. But seeing stuff like this makes me genuinely worried for other people because I do get worried that other people's experiences might be ruined because Activision makes dumb decisions. So, just because I don't like this game, and just because I don't like Call of Duty, that doesn't mean I can still be worried for other people. Because I do want other people to have fun with this game, and I want people to have fun with Call of Duty. But yet, we got Activision trying to ruin the fun for everyone. So, yeah, that's basically where I stand with Call of Duty. It's just a complete embarrassment, and if Black Ops 6 does end up failing, I'm gonna feel bad for a lot of people, man. But with this being said, thank you everyone for watching and for listening. And until next time, I'm talking about the charm being gone from Call of Duty Black Ops 6. I don't know why I'm stuttering. I'm talking about the charm being gone from Call of Duty. And I'll see you all later.